And we're back. And we're back. Ta-da! Is that good? Does that work? Did I do it? Did I voila correctly?
Sarkareth lost himself to his pursuit of power. Now what will happen to my people? Is this
Lagging like hell?
the fate of all who pursue?
I missed the finale. Do it again. No. Well, okay. I did end stream for like 20 seconds. So if it like lagged really bad and then it caught up and I'm doing okay now, then that's okay. But before everybody leaves, hang tight, super quick, just so you know. I stream Monday through Friday, every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 5, and I start a raid every day at 3. So if you have multiple characters, if you like to do raid multiple times a week, if you're working on parses, and all of this is Eastern time, right? I start 12 to 5 EST. I start a raid 3 EST. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I also have a Discord. I also have a YouTube. I put up a daily video of the stream on YouTube. Right? Like today it's going to be 2 because I had to end stream. So it's going to be like 5 hours and then like 15 minutes. And then on my Discord, I'm working on putting stuff out. That's the library. Eventually you will have access to... What is it? We're working on putting out... Or I'm working on putting out a poll so that every 3 weeks you guys basically get a day to do with me what you want. We can do low keys, we can do high keys, we can do an old raid, we can do a new raid, whatever you guys want, I'm there for you, right? It is a viewer appreciation day. 1 day every 3 weeks, which will be going on in my Discord. What else is there? Oh yeah, the YouTube, right? I have a YouTube. On top of me putting the streams out, I'm currently working on getting every class to a high item level. Just now joining Ellie. No, I'm kidding. Welcome in. Shit. Hold on. There we go. Alright. I'm working to get every class up to item level 500. And then we start a key grind. And when the characters get to a good spot, I'm going to be... I do have a Discord. Yep. Got a Discord. Link is in the chat. I've also got a YouTube. Link is in the chat. And I'll be working to put out guides for every single spec. So if you have any questions about a spec, how it's supposed to be played, how it's supposed to work, I'm trying to put out a spec or a guide for every single spec, abilities, talents, rotations, the whole 9 for Mythic Plus and Raid. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you know, drop a sub, drop a follow, and yeah, be interested. But I am going to close with one. I'm gonna RT dis. Is it just you and me? Oh no, we got a few people in here. My lurkers, come here, you lurkers, come here. Alright. So just below me in the stream is a wish list for a bunch of computer parts that are going to be going towards this computer, the computer I used to stream on. Back in time just for it to end. I know. I'm sorry, Brown. I'm sorry. But it's a bittersweet thing because the next time that we join, thanks for the group, like the channel, Sauce. Well, thank you, Sauce. I appreciate it, man. I enjoyed having you on. It was a good time. You seem very competent. You seem like you know confident. You seem like you know what you're doing. So I'm happy with you. That works for me. But yeah, the wish list, a bunch of computer parts for a better computer for streaming and putting out videos. Thanks to donations that were made, I have been able to purchase so far a new case, and behind me, you can't see it very well, but a liquid freezer, it's a liquid cooling unit, liquid cooling unit. Yeah, all our new bookworms. If you ever need a tank again, okay, we'll do. I've got the Discord, right? I'm gonna start pinging whenever I start streaming. So, you know, keep an eye out. Like I said, I start a raid every day at 3. But yeah, I've got my liquid cooling unit behind me. My case came in today, so I'm going to shut down stream. I'm going to go get the case. I'm going to take all the parts out of my old case and put them in to my new case, and then fiddle with my computer and make sure it's working for stream tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, ideally, I shouldn't have to have this window sitting off to the side telling me what my CPU temperature is. As you can see, it's gotten quite high. It's doing okay today. It's doing okay right now because I have a fan blowing directly on the CPU. But as you can see, when it's off, it gets a little bit on the high side. I will send you pictures. I will send you pictures. I will send you pictures. Now, to be fair, it's an AMD, okay? It's an AMD. It's supposed to burn hot. Not that hot, though, right? But the thing is, my exhaust fan wasn't working. And I currently don't have an exhaust fan on my case. I don't have one of the sides on it, and I have a fan blowing air onto the CPU itself. That way it stays cool. And as you can see, when the fan is on, it's able to maintain, right? Because I'm streaming, I've got WoW going, there's WoW, Discord, Spotify, I've got a voice thing, I've got fucking like 5 Google Chromes open, you know, I got a bunch of stuff open right now, and yeah, so, and I stream again, got it, no, I will stream again in about 18 hours, and I about 18 and a half hours, I'll come back on. And we'll go ham skis. Tomorrow, well, here's what I'm gonna do. When I go and I fix my computer, I upgrade my computer, right? And I'm fiddling with it. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, I'm just gonna leave, let y'all hang out together. You made a friend. I'm going to be taking these characters, these 4 characters, and I'm going to be either running them through keys or mythic zeros or something to get them up past the 500 mark, because what I would love to do tomorrow, or 100% will be doing on Monday, is starting my key process, starting to run 5s, 8s to get geared up, and then to have guides start coming out, right? And my first guide is probably pretty close to. Sad to see my druid is so low. Yeah, I know. It is the lowest of the bunch. I've got 4 specs I got to work with though, and it's been very unlucky. And so is my warrior. My warrior is 499, right? Is like the lowest of my bunch. The lowest of the bunch. Fist weaving guide will be first. I will have a fist weaving guide as my first. I will tell you guys, I do currently have a fist weaving guide out already on my YouTube channel, and technically speaking, it's up to date. The only thing that's not up to date is gear, because the season 3 and the season 4 set bonuses are the same for mist weaving, right? So renewing mist and the 20% with the chi harmony, that's still the same. It's the same as it was last. So the only thing that's changed pretty much is the gear. And you can go on Wowhead, you can go on Murloc.io, you can go to Warcraft logs and take a look at some of the higher gamers on Murloc and Warcraft logs. You can take a look at the BIS guide on Wowhead, and from there you can kind of see what the overall best in slot is for your character. Mine's fairly close, I will tell you. Just as in general, we love haste. You want to cap your haste. As you can see, I'm not capping my haste. I'm doing a very poor job of it. Even though I've got like tons and tons of haste gems, I've got haste enchants, I'm very low on the haste. Next you want verse. My verse is in a good spot. My verse is in the perfect spot. What I need to do is take like 1500 crit and put it into haste. About 1300. 1300 crit, put it into haste. Or, you know what? Never mind. I take it back. I 100% am going to be taking 1300 mastery out of my build and putting it into haste, because you don't want mastery. You do not want mastery. Mastery is good on the other 2 specs, right? It's good on the other 2 specs. Let me see actually if I can... I'll show you guys my little calculator real quick. I built this calculator, right? Haste is good for yeah, it's pretty much the same all the way through, right? Haste is good, crit is good, verse is really good. It becomes more important than crit in dungeons, okay? It becomes more important than crit because you have all the base damage that's coming out all over the time, and we don't want mastery. It's not like we want as little as possible. It's like we don't want mastery. Mastery bad for us. It doesn't actively hurt us. It doesn't help, man. We get like a, what is this spreadsheet? I made this spreadsheet. It's like stat priorities, best weapons, off tier, best trinkets, best thing to use your bullion on. And luckily enough, this is going up on YouTube real quick, right? So you can run over, you can see that, and then you can pause and have a look. 100%. I don't mind being, yeah, I'm a WoW nerd. 100%. 100%. But that's that. I go into, could I possibly get that? Well, like I said, I mean, there's the YouTube, right? That's how I would recommend going and getting it. If you go check the YouTube out, you can get to the point. Luckily enough, this video is only going to be like 15-20 minutes. So you can check that out. Yep, there's the YouTube right there. And full crit Mistweaver when? I know, right? I have well, the thing, if I took a lot of this mastery and I put it into haste, I would be really good. I'd be in a really good position on my Mistweaver. So that's kind of my mission at this point, is like I've got 5 set right now. That's got mastery. That's got a lot of mastery. That's 600 mastery is something I can get rid of. And I can find something that's got a lot of haste. Like heavy haste crit leather gloves. Anybody know where to find those? Heavy haste into crit leather gloves. That's Abris. What about next week? What do we got next week? Heavy haste into... Nope. What about Vault? Heavy haste into crit right there. That's plate. I can read. Ain't no way. Don't do this to me, game. That'll be what I have to get. Yeah. So I'll get these gloves to replace, right? Still gonna do keys today or another day? It'll be another day. It'll be another day. Unfortunately, I apologize, but I have baited you with the the stream title. So I am bait streamer, bait title streamer. It's official. But I would swap these hands. Okay. I would probably find. He knows keys are my favorite. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. Look, for what it's worth, though, I am trying my hardest to get to that key point. But when we do get to that key point, I got a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. Like I want all 13 of them to have 8s on both sides. I want this one to be like 3,400, and then I want the other 12 to have a row of 10s. It doesn't matter which side, just a row of 10s. I want everything to have portals, because when I put those the guides out, I also want to put videos out. Like some of the first videos on my YouTube channel are guides of me running through dungeons, or not guides per se. It's just me running through dungeons. I've got like a little, over where my mouse is at right now, I've got like a little ability tracker that shows what abilities I press. That way you can kind of understand what I'm doing and why and all that good stuff. So I'm there, dude. I'm so close. I have 5 item levels to go, man. 5 item levels to go. Hard to run high key sometimes in pugs. It is. And this guy is starting to get to a point where I'm there, right? Like, don't look at this 10. All right, that 10 was terrible. But as for the rest, right? Like +2ing 8s. I think +2ing 8s shows you right there. Like that's the equivalent of +2ing an 18 in old school, or in season 3. Not old school, like season 3, which means that you can probably do 21s, maybe 22s, which means I'm in like an 11 or 12s rank, which means I'm around 28, 2900 in real life. as of right now, based on what I've shown. Not to mention that last season I was 3,200. So there's that. But yeah, that's my plan. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next little bit. As a matter of fact, if you guys are still watching the stream, just for a few seconds, I will leave this up. All right. So pause the stream real quick, take a snapshot of it. We've gone and done that. You noticed I didn't have Warlock or Warrior, so there's that for that as well. Brain can't handle that amount of info. Half of it's not even done, dude. Like, all of these not availables are going to be turned into these things. And this represents, like, okay, so for Affliction Warlock and Mythic plus Tyrannical, you want to max your haste, you want to max your mastery, and then of your 2 off stats, you want to put the rest into crit, right? Versus your least favorite stat, right? And then this is the same for everything. So for Affliction Warlock, those are your stats. For Demonology, right, you get your haste to 27%. There's another build that you can run where I think you get it to some... Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking Ellie. You get it to 27%, and then you want to get your verse and crit maxed up after that. You want mastery after that, right? So you don't want any more haste beyond 27%. Right? You want haste, and then mastery, and then crit, and then verse. You want haste above all. Right? So, yeah, I have a lot of NAs because I still have a lot of work to do on this spreadsheet. The spreadsheet is not done. It's not ready. As you can tell. But yeah, there you go. Voila. And on that note, I am going to end... Prez honestly just depends on the build. Crit is best right now is set bonus, but with Big Blossom, it's just mastery. Yeah, and that works perfect for what I do, right? Because my Evoker has to... What did I have? Prez... Yeah, I don't have anything for Prez, right? So, I'll check things out, but yeah. For Mistweaver, those are your stats, right? Your best is the best in slot 2-hand is the Infinite Dragonspire. After that is Quake Detecting, which is what I got. You can buy that. This is from Dungeon. If you can't get it your first couple of weeks, use a Buoyant to get the staff, which is what I did. For single target, Seedling and Call. Seedling and Call for AoE, so I still need to get Call, technically. But shit, there you go. But yeah, just a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream now. I'm gonna update my computer. I'm gonna try and get to this 500 item level for everything. That way it can be key season in the library. All right, exciting times. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming in, for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the raid. Hope you enjoyed the talking. I hope you guys are looking forward to everything that I'm putting out, because I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I will see you guys at noon o'clock tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. That's my spiel. So yeah.